This is our finest hour. Never before has a community had the challenge of raising $1.4 million in 4 months. The challenge was based on the need of a 650-seat auditorium and an auxiliary gymnasium, which most likely would not be built except for this effort. The exceptional challenge was, where would these funds come from? The need was for educational and cultural opportunities for our children. Never before has a community been so totally united behind such a challenge. From our school children, civic clubs, churches, businesses, benevolent individuals, they came and they gave. Never before has a community so successfully, privately raised commitments for a public project. Without a permanent foundation staff for soliciting funds, without knowing where to start, without the benefit of a revenue-producing project, and without much time, the steering committee for a March to a Million and this community met the challenge. Being dark horses, this community came from behind to prevail. For we are a community with great tradition, fed by community expectations. Dark horses are champions. We are appreciative to this board, to this loving and caring community, and to the members of this steering committee for this totally united effort in this great common cause. We are submitting to this board an historical report of the activities of the steering committee, its development, challenges, and results. For this steering committee, it has been a joyful, unique journey. With dedication and loyalty, this unique group traveled through a spiritual voyage. We laughed, and we had to like and respect each other for some of the things which we said to each other. With the best minds and experience, the thought, the enthusiasm, the caring, the meditation and deliberation of these people created a drive to succeed. Boundless and ceaseless imaginations led to a spiritualness and an unfettered passion to meet the challenge. We honor them tonight for their time and effort, and they are identified by the corsages they wear. The journey is not over. The task is to preserve our educational culture of developing character and discipline while honoring our own and giving back to this community. We shall preserve this heritage. It is with joy and pride that we have little dark horses on the stage to present to the Clinton City Schools this wonderful community's commitment to the new Clinton High School project. This is our finest hour. This is where we belong, and it's not over. Let's show them what we have, dark horses. Folks, that ain't bucket chicken.
At this time, I would like to recognize Mr. Dale Johnson, and I want him to open his gift from all the board, the parents, the kids, everybody in our system. With his hard work, and he has worked 40 hours plus a week for Flint City Schools since December. I don't know how he's done this other job. I had one question. We know Dale loves the dark horses.
We'll do that. Thank you, sir.
Okay, children are a true blessing from God. At this time, a special tribute to our March to a Million Steering Committee, Dale Johnson, Chairman, our board members, our Twin City School staff, our children, our parents, and our total community by Meredith Locklear, student at Sampson Middle School, and Miss Annette Newton, our hearing impaired teacher with Twin City Schools. So this is a special tribute to our community.
Walk on the streets of gold, the signs are so to read a resolution to accept the Country City Schools, New Country High School building project. Whereas the Country City Schools Board of Education recognizes a great need for education facilities to serve its growing student population, and whereas the Country City Schools Board of Education is planning to construct a new 1,000 student high school on Indian Town Road adjacent to the present Clinton High School, with the present Clinton High School becoming a middle school, and whereas this facility expansion will assist the Board of Education in providing much-needed school facilities, easing overcrowding within its present facilities due to enrollment growth, and provide state-of-the-art facilities in which the students, parents, community, and city will be proud. And whereas escalating construction costs have made it apparent that the Board of Education will be unable to build this new facility for the $30 million presently allocated by the Sampson County Board of Commissioners, and whereas the Board of Education sought the support and assistance of the local community and appointed a steering committee to assist in raising $1.4 million by March 2006, and whereas the steering committee has invested many hours working corporately and individually to make this campaign a success, and whereas the Clinton City School community has shown overwhelming support for its schools and support for and investment in the children of our school district. And now therefore be it resolved that the Clinton City Schools Board of Education graciously and enthusiastically accept the community donations and pledges and ensures that these funds will be used to fund the new Clinton High School project. And this will be signed the 5th day of April 2006 with the board members signing, Dr. Jean Hill, Superintendent, and Mr. Clyde Locklear, Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Facilities. I will ask for a motion by the Clinton City Schools Board of Education to adopt this resolution. It has been moved and properly seconded that we adopt the resolution accepting the new Clinton High School building project. Are there any questions? All in favor of adopting this resolution, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? The motion is carried. Thank you, Mr. Dale Johnson and the committee for the march to a meeting fundraising project. Thank you very much. Mr. Dale Johnson and the March to a Meeting Steering Committee for a fantastic job. At this time, we will take a 15-minute break. We're going to ask the steering committee and the board members to come on stage to take a picture, and we'd like for the other staff and students who have gotten a certificate to please wait to have the picture taken.
If you would, Ms. Brunson, we'll get some individual groups over to the side. We'll make sure all groups are taken before we leave for the newspaper. So, Ms. Brunson, we'll just call out the names. Thank you all so much for everything. It's a great Paris. Thank you so much for everything. All of our staff.
observed it in one afternoon in about 15 minutes. So with that, folks, I think Dr. Hales wanted to make a few comments, and then we'll get with the closing, and Kim will take you right through that when we get to that.
I just want to say, this is just a moment, and we just appreciate it. Let me just say, too, Ed, you and Kim, on behalf of Sampson County, we appreciate everything that y'all have done. It's been a yeoman's job. I think you have gone above and beyond the Call of Duty. I know that when you were on vacation, you came back to get us and you went to some of the meetings that we had come. So we really appreciate everything you've done. Let me just say too that we're excited for Clinton, the Clinton community. Dale Johnson and his staff did an excellent job of raising $2,085,000 or whatever that extra money was, because they didn't know they were going to be able to come in at that. That money is most helpful in making this one of the finest facilities anywhere around. However, I would be remiss if I did not say that we are just as diligent right now that we see the other two schools, Union and Midway, are built. We're having a meeting next week and try to see how we're going to proceed. But this is Clinton High School's day to day, and we're just proud to be able to do whatever we can. I think it's going to be a great institution in this community.
Mr. Collier, on behalf of the Clinton City Schools Board of Education, I'd like to thank you and your staff for all that you have done, and I'd like to thank Dr. Hills and Mr. Lockley and Mr. Johnson for all that they have done to see this mission accomplished. It's a great day today for the Clinton City Schools. Thank you so much for everything that you all have done.
I will make one comment and then we'll get busy. I'm from down east, and I support other high schools when it comes playoff time. And we still have construction. I may be doing some things out there to sort of give us an advantage.
We appreciate your generosity, but football and money are two different things. We will still run over you when it comes to football.
Yeah, it won't change anything.
I personally do not think this, Mr. Howard, I would not have gotten through this week. You need to take a minute and brag on the county attorney.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to do that.
I may need you to help me after today.
Let me tell you in the conference, one of the things we've done is we've had some privileges to meet with bond attorneys and go to New York and do a lot of things. And we think we know a few things about real estate. One of the things that has happened with Tim Howard coming on the picture from our standpoint, we consider him a USDA attorney. When we have issues, well, rather than calling our own attorneys, one of the things we have done, and we have basically sold USDA on it, we basically, when we come in and working out some of these titles and some of the things that we want, we tell Tim what we would like to achieve, and then says what we tell bond counsel is you go through Tim, and then he'll tell us what we can do.
Darn it, battery. Dare you, Happy birthday, dear Dale. Happy birthday to you.
What does it say? Read it.
Read it, Dave. Let them read it.
I don't know what all is on the play for the
Today
Panthers.
is Friday,
Incomplete.
October
Brings up a
the 6th,
fourth down.
2006.
Thomas Poe bringing
And
a
we're at
play
Clinton High
in from the
School football
sideline.
game. They're playing
Dark horses
Brooklyn
are going
County,
for it.
and Dale said this is the game of the year. And unbeknownst to him, he's going to be honored at halftime with a portrait for his committee and cheering the committee that raised
We've got a timeout on the field charge for the Dark
High
Horses.
School
Take this opportunity to
gymnasium.
introduce the Dark Horse
Second
cheerleaders
gymnasium in
to you tonight.
auditorium.
They are
We're waiting
Kelly
for Amy and
Duvall,
Shane and Chetty and
Erica
Jessica to
Bell,
get here.
Jessica
See
Beatty,
you later.
Armando Felipe, Darlene Coelho,
There's Dale and Lynn.
Alicia Copeland, Latoya Copeland, Crystal Johnson,
Wendy. See those flags
Jaleesa
blow.
Simmons, Ina Johnson, Courtney Boykin, Kiara Palmer,
Wayne, you want to
Corey Damon,
say anything to
Victoria
Dale?
Clark,
Hi,
and
Dale.
Little Miss cheerleader Lauren Worley.
We're going to take it all the way tonight.
Coach, Lisa Williams, and ladies, we're glad
Thank you for
y'all
all
are
you
here
do,
tonight.
and I
You're doing a
appreciate
good
all your
job.
help. We love you.
Oh, that was sweet.
Gotcha. And then, okay. Yeah.
AKA Extreme Stanley in front formation.
The record. Yeah.
Second down. It is second down. If we could have your teacher, please. If we could have your teacher, please, down on the front of the field. At this time, we would like to sort of make a couple of announcements and a few thank yous to our community for all of your support of the Clinton City Schools, all of our programs. At the beginning of every year, we ask our students and our staff members to set audacious goals and our Board of Education. And last year, one of our big goals was to complete the process for building a new Clinton High School. So at this time, we are here to recognize you, our community, for your outstanding support in helping us reach that goal. And some goals we reach that we don't even believe we can reach, and that is one of them that we were able to reach last year. So at this time, we have one gentleman who has been very instrumental in coordinating our efforts at the county level. He has given tireless hours, and I guess Clyde Locklear and myself have worked with him every day for the last 3 years, and we've probably about aggravated him to death, but he has really worked for us and has helped us by coordinating efforts for us to get $30 million of United States Department of Agriculture money to build a new high school. So at this particular time, and it is the largest sum of money that's ever been given to a public school in the United States by the United States Department of Agriculture. That is a legacy that we're leaving, that he's leaving as he leaves the commission. So at this time, I would like to recognize Kermit Williamson. Kermit, on behalf of the Board of Education, thank you so much for all of your efforts in helping us. Thank you so much for everything. High School 2006 is the portrait of the new high school. In short, we were about $1.4 million short. So before Christmas, we organized a committee within the community to coordinate efforts to try to raise the $1.4 million. Well, you know, in all of our efforts, you, our great community here in Clinton, raised over $2 million to help us get the auditorium and the gymnasium, and that is phenomenal. I don't know of a community in the nation that has been able to do that for a public school. So thank you so much. At this time, I would like to recognize our chairperson for the Marshall Million Committee, Mr. thank you for your efforts in helping us meet our goals each and every year. This is a legacy that we will have to cherish for years to come, the goals that we reached in 2006. Remember, we're dark horses. We do those things, we step to the plate to do those things that sometimes people don't believe we can do. So thank you so much for everything. Gentlemen, thank you. Family members, thank you for sharing your gentlemen with us. Mary Jo Carr. In the color guard, Leslie Cottle, daughter of Terry and Cindy Cottle. On trumpet, Wesley Davis, parents Gary and Rhonda Davis. On the guard, Katie Griffin, Ray and Lynette Griffin. On tenor sax, Holly Jacobs, Stephen and Elaine Jacobs. On the trumpet, Tanner Kidd, his parents David and Delta Kidd. On the alto